Welcome to UK Pro Writers, where we dive into critical research topics shaping our world today. In this episode, we'll be investigating the alarming phenomenon of false information spreading like wildfire on social media and its profound impact on public opinion, political decision-making, and the democratic process. Importance of the research topic. The dissemination of false information on social media is not just a matter of misinformation. It's a threat to the very foundations of our democracy. False narratives can sway public opinion, influence political decisions, and ultimately undermine the democratic process. Understanding the gravity of this issue is crucial to safeguarding the integrity of our information ecosystem. Real-world examples. Before we delve into the research methodology, let's examine some real-world examples. From the spread of false information during elections to the manipulation of public sentiment through fake news, the impact is undeniable. For instance, the 2022 elections saw a surge in misinformation campaigns aimed at swaying voter opinions, highlighting the urgency of our investigation. Chapter 1 Introduction. Chapter 1, the introduction, encompasses the identification and articulation of the research problem, such as investigating the impact of false information on social media. It also establishes the research significance, providing context for the study's importance, and includes components like research questions, objectives, and rationale to guide the study. Research problem. Our research problem centers around understanding how the dissemination of false information on social media influences public opinion and political decision-making. For example, examining the role of misinformation in shaping voters' perceptions during election cycles. Research significance. The significance of our research lies in its potential to safeguard the democratic process. By uncovering the mechanisms through which false information operates, we can develop strategies to counteract its impact on political stability and public trust. Research questions. How does false information on social media affect public perception of political candidates? To what extent does the spread of misinformation influence political decision-making? What role does social media play in shaping the overall democratic process, and how is it vulnerable to manipulation? Research objectives. Investigate the correlation between false information and changes in public opinion. Examine the impact of misinformation on political decision-making. Evaluate the vulnerability of the democratic process to social media-driven manipulation. Research rationale. The rationale for this research stems from the critical need to develop countermeasures against the deleterious effects of false information. By understanding its origins and pathways, we can formulate strategies to mitigate its impact on democratic institutions. Chapter 2 Literature Review. Chapter 2, the Literature Review, involves a comprehensive examination of existing scholarly works related to the research topic, exploring subtopics like the history of misinformation, psychological factors, and the role of social media algorithms. It also identifies and discusses relevant theories and models, highlighting gaps in the literature that the current research aims to address. Suitable subtopics. In the literature review, we'll explore subtopics such as the history of misinformation, the psychology behind belief in false information, and the role of social media algorithms in amplifying misinformation. Theories and models. Some relevant theories include the spiral of silence, which explains how false narratives gain traction, and the echo chamber effect, which examines how social media algorithms reinforce existing beliefs. Models like the information cascade model help us understand the rapid spread of false information. Literature gap. Identifying a literature gap involves pinpointing areas where existing research falls short. For instance, prior studies may focus on the impact of misinformation but overlook the role of social media algorithms in perpetuating false narratives. Chapter 3 Methodology. Chapter 3, the methodology, outlines the research approach, strategy, and design, including the recommended conceptual framework, research philosophy, and data analysis method. It also discusses ethical considerations, limitations, and delimitations, providing a clear roadmap for the execution of the study. Conceptual framework. Our conceptual framework will include 3 independent variables: social media platforms, misinformation content, and user engagement, impacting the dependent variable, public opinion. Research philosophy. For this research, adopting a pragmatic research philosophy is suitable, as it combines practicality with theoretical underpinnings, allowing for a nuanced understanding of the issue. Research approach. Given the complexity of our research, an inductive approach is recommended. This allows us to build theories based on observed patterns, providing a comprehensive understanding of the phenomenon. Research strategy. Employing a mixed methods strategy, integrating qualitative and quantitative approaches, ensures a comprehensive exploration of the research problem. Data analysis method. Quantitative methods, such as sentiment analysis of social media data, offer statistical insights into the prevalence of misinformation. Qualitative methods, like content analysis, help us understand the nuances of false narratives. Ethical considerations. Ethical considerations are paramount. For example, ensuring participant consent and anonymizing data to protect privacy are essential in our investigation. Limitations and delimitations. Acknowledging limitations, such as potential biases in data collection, and delimitations, like focusing on specific social media platforms, is crucial for maintaining the integrity of our research. Chapter 4 Data Analysis. Chapter 4, the Data Analysis section, involves the application of the recommended methodology, such as quantitative or qualitative analysis, depending on the research approach. It details the process of analyzing data, including considerations like sample size, and offers insights derived from the gathered information. Quantitative analysis. In quantitative analysis, determining an appropriate sample size is crucial. For instance, a sample of 1,000 social media posts can provide statistically significant insights into misinformation trends. Qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis, on the other hand, involves selecting a representative sample of social media content for in-depth examination. A sample of 100 posts, selected based on relevance and diversity, can offer rich insights. Chapter 5, Conclusion and Recommendations. As we wrap up our investigation, the conclusion chapter synthesizes our findings, reaffirming the impact of false information on our democracy. It serves as the culmination of our efforts to unravel the complex web of misinformation. In the recommendations chapter, we propose actionable steps to mitigate the impact of false information. This could include enhanced social media algorithms, public awareness campaigns, and collaborations between platforms and fact-checking organizations. Future research suggestions. Looking ahead, future research could explore the evolving landscape of misinformation, including the role of emerging technologies and the effectiveness of countermeasures. Staying vigilant and adapting our strategies is essential in this ever-changing digital environment. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of a critical research topic. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.